Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up with Patty Catter. I am your hostess, Patty Catter, and today I have Amanda Kish with me on the show. Hello, Amanda.
Hey Patty, how's it going?
Good. So I'm excited to tell people about kind of how we met. It was such a strenuous situation. um, I have a friend who works at the Manatee County Sheriff's Department, Captain Gherkin. And I asked him if there was anything specific that the department needed. And it, of course, like it's because of COVID-19. I should go there in case you're
Right.
listening, later down the road. But COVID-19 had struck America, and we were all kind of like in shock. And Captain Gherkin had named a few different things that they needed. And one of the things was face masks because that nobody could get their hands on the N95 mask. And somehow one of my friends said, "Why don't you try this group on Facebook? There's this lady named Mandy, and she started making face masks." So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But the kick was they needed 300 face masks. It wasn't like they needed two or three. So I reached out to Mandy and she was amazing. She's like, yes, we'll do it. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. So, Amanda, I would love it if you could just tell our listeners a little bit about your background, first of all, so we know where you're coming from. And how on earth did you get started making face masks?
Yeah, those are some really good questions. Thank you for having me on the show. I feel really blessed to be able to talk with you today. Um, so I'm a single mom. I'm originally from Texas, and I have two great kids. And a couple of years ago, I got involved in recovery. I am a recovering alcoholic. And through this process, I discovered that I wanted to change careers, and I took an apprenticeship TIG welding for Andros Boatworks up in Sarasota, Florida. And I fell in love. And over the past couple of years, I've worked my way up to become the lead fabricator for Everlast Marine Products. And I'm very active in recovery. And when the COVID pandemic started um, to really fire off across the United States and start to affect the people here in Southwest Florida. Um, I have a high risk son, and I started to get a little nervous about covering my own face in public. And
Can you
I
talk a little bit louder?
oh, you can't hear me.
I can hear you, it's
Um,
just quiet.
okay, and I made a face mask for myself, and I started really paying attention to what was happening and going on. And things got intense enough to where I decided, for the own safety of my son and I, to stay home. Um, and I really felt inspired to help because of the equipment shortages that were happening in New York. I became networked with Hearts for Healthcare Workers on Facebook, and involved with, at the time, was the Sarasota Manatee Pandemic Facebook group, and where we met, and just really felt inspired to help people in need. And the need was, people needed to cover their faces. The first was the healthcare workers and the first responders. And for the last 35 days, I have just put so much effort into helping organize volunteers to I personally helped distribute over 1,500 face masks to healthcare workers, to the sheriff's office, which was a great honor. And even now, I'm still doing the same thing, but on my own, on a smaller level, where I have my own business, Heroes for Heroes, PPE Fabrications. And with the purchase of the face masks, I'm able to donate face masks personally from my business on behalf of the public that are, in a way, now um, assisting to get face masks to people in need. So it's been a really challenging and fulfilling uh, commitment to service, and that's that's where I'm at these days, not only through my personal recovery from alcoholism, but just learning how important it is to be there for each other during times of crisis and need.
Yeah, you really blew me away because it is crazy to me how we met because I mean, you look at Facebook, it's such a huge network of people, and you never know if somebody's really going to follow through and do what they say that they're going to do. And Mandy had many masks to us the first week that she said that she was going to get the 300 to us. And then the following week, she had the rest of them. And that was huge to me. And then we started talking a little bit, and she told me that she is a welder. And for me, when I look at a woman who is doing a hands-on, hard, laborious job, that in itself was also pretty neat because you don't meet too many, at least I don't meet too many women welders. I know many men who've been welders, but not women. In fact, a long, long time ago, Ken was a welder. So that was,
Nice.
yeah. But we started going back a little bit on Facebook, and everybody knows I'm working on this boat project. So it's just kind of going to be neat to see where our relationship goes with that too. Um,
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. When we started to get to know one another, and I think I had posted my pictures of fishing,
yeah,
and
you did because I was like,
we're like,
wow.
"Oh, we got more to talk about now." And then through that, learning about what I do, I am the like I said, the lead fabricator for Everlast Marine Products. So I am a TIG welder, and I work with the pipe that you build the towers and the stuff on the boats with. And I I am really excited to see how, when all of this stuff is done, how not only my personal relationships with different boat builders locally, um, and a lot of charter. I'm very plugged in with a lot of the local charter fishermen and people that love to cater to veterans. I myself have been working with the Collier County Veterans Council down here, making masks for their members, and been recognized for my community service efforts with them too. So I'm super excited to see how I can plug in with your deep healing fishing foundation for the veterans, trying to get them a boat, and just really see what blossoms from there. It's cool how it just all came together. There's so many things over the past month that have just been sheer acts of fate
Mhm.
that have perpetuated me in different directions with different people. And I don't think that it was a mistake at all that we crossed paths. And I'm really excited about to see where it goes as well.
I know, and I can't wait to just finally have coffee with you and we're able to socialize.
I got my coffee. Look, my mug's bigger than my
I
face.
love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to get you a wake up with Patty Catter mug.
I would love a wake up with Patty Catter mug.
I will get one to you. Yeah, I don't have my. I don't know. I'll show you later. I
Okay.
don't have it with me right now. But you just really blow me away, Mandy. Just thank you so much for all that you did for the sheriff's department and so many other people. And I know, like, sometimes you don't feel like you're doing enough, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, you've done more than many have, and you've taken action when you did see a need. And to me, that is so valuable. I I applaud you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud to know you, and I brag about you a lot. So, if people want to buy one of your masks, how do they do that? Could you tell our listeners how to do that?
Sure. I do have a Facebook business page. It's called Heroes for Heroes PPE Fabrications. And there is the availability to order there on the page. You would just go to the shop button.
Mhm.
With those orders, I have to have them out within 3 days. So if I have other stuff on the plate that I'm working on, I kind of have to push that back. Otherwise, Facebook has weird rules about their purchasing process. But I am donating free masks to healthcare workers, to veterans, to first responders, and people who just honestly can't afford masks. And if they reach out to me via private message, or you can email me at heroes for heroes PPE fabrications at gmail.com, and I can send you one of my Google forms that you can fill out and just put your information on there when you need. And with those, it might get me a little bit longer to get out than the ones that I'm having to deal with on Facebook, but I will send them. If you'll just be patient, it's just me. And
Mhm.
if you have any questions, you can always contact me. My phone number is also available on the Facebook page as well.
Mhm. All right. Well, Amanda, it is so great to know you. Like I've said like a million times to you, you are an inspiration. I love how you post the photos of it's like a modified Rosie woman with a
Yeah,
mask
I love
on. I
it.
love that because you are a strong woman, and
Thank you, Patty.
I am very pleased to know you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Likewise, I think that the stuff that you're doing, not only for your husband and your level of commitment to being married to a veteran and you know, to me, our veterans are our American heroes. They really are. They sacrifice so much. I myself was married to the Army for a while too, and I know the tremendous amount of perseverance and patience and understanding and compassion that it takes to be a spouse of a service member. So I commend you for that, and I love the fact that you are committed to making sure that our veterans receive the things that they need, and you know, when people can really put the needs of others first, especially when they are in vulnerable situations, it really says magnitudes about that person. So I'm honored to know you too, and it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Thank you. Thanks for being on the show. And everybody, thank you so much for listening. We're going to have a lot more about Mandy updates in our group, and I'll be sure to, everybody has the link to order from Mandy. She sent me a mask. I love it. I actually have it in my car right now in case I need to use it. I'll have it. I won't forget it.
It's
And
a
it's
pretty one
really
too.
cute
Yeah.
too. So, yeah, thank you. All right.
You're
Thanks, everybody.
Yay, bye.